The Beast Incarnate went to day one last Saturday to win a championship and did exactly that, albeit a different title than we may have expected.
Well, I will add to that. He didn't just win a championship, a fatal five-way with four other superstars, odds stacked against him. He still won.
And we're not even talking about the fact that Paul Heyman is back, and apparently he's representing Brock Lesnar again.
Well, it was due to the free agent status allegedly negotiated by Paul Heyman himself that allowed Brock to challenge for Monday Night Raw's WWE Championship.
The surprises continue. I saw the look on your face when Paul Heyman was out there, Byron. You look like you've seen a ghost, man.
I couldn't believe it. It's the same look I had Saturday night at day one when that man right there, the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar, captured the WWE title.
He's scary when he's smiling, gentlemen.
And right now, Lesnar is grinning from ear to ear as your new WWE.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, and tonight, as an advocate, I'd like to introduce you to my client. And new, reigning, defending, undisputed WWE Heavyweight Champion of the world, Brock Lesnar! WWE Heavyweight Champion, well, he concentrates not only on reigning, but defending. Run down the challenger, shall we? First, there's Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens, and you have to lump them in together because they are a team. They're a team in a match where every man is for himself. These two figured out to be jackals, to be hyenas, to go after the lions of the jungle, because then if they win it together, they have to figure it out. It's up to WWE and screw management as far as they are concerned, and it's a smart thing for someone who's pretty damn dumb like Seth Rollins. Because Seth Rollins likes to tell everybody that he's a visionary, and he's too stupid to realize that he's not a visionary, because if he had a vision for the future, he realized that his wife is going to leave him if he doesn't beat Brock Lesnar for the WWE title. And he can't. So who's she going to leave him for? Well, I don't know, but it sure as hell won't be Kevin Owens, because Kevin Owens can't beat Brock Lesnar for the WWE title either. He's the former champion, and it's Big E. We have nothing bad to say. Yeah, he deserves your applause. That is a great champion. Big E did WWE justice. Big E is a credit to World Wrestling Entertainment, to the company, to the audience, to the WWE Universe, to the viewers at home, to the people live here tonight, to the lineage of the WWE title. Big E is all that and more. And he would still be WWE Champion if he didn't have to step into the ring with Brock Lesnar. We have nothing but respect and admiration for Big E. Let's talk about MVP. Actually, let's not talk about MVP since nobody else does anyway. Let's talk, however, about Bobby Lashley. There's a worthy challenger. Brock Lesnar has never met Bobby Lashley. There's a historical fact. Brock Lesnar never ran into Bobby Lashley in the back. They never shook hands. They never say hello to each other. It's like the two were avoiding each other, which I know is not the case, because neither one avoids anything or anybody in life. The first time Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar met, Bobby Lashley speared Brock Lesnar through that wall. The second time Brock Lesnar and Bobby Lashley met, in the very same match 48 hours ago, Brock Lesnar hit an F5 on everybody in the match with the exception of Bobby Lashley, who speared Brock Lesnar and damn near pinned him. The third time Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar met, in the same match 48 hours ago, Bobby Lashley put Brock Lesnar in the Hurt Lock, and I've said this to Brock Lesnar's face, it didn't look like Brock Lesnar was going to get out. This is all a testament to how damn good Bobby Lashley is. Except, on all three of these occasions, Bobby Lashley was hitting Brock Lesnar from a blind side or behind. So if Bobby Lashley faces Brock Lesnar at the Royal Rumble, he's going to have to face Brock Lesnar face to face. And that is a whole different story. The story between jacking someone from behind and just going down in history as the almighty Brock Lesnar wannabe.
This just got real interesting.
I don't know if this ring is big enough, gentlemen.
Lesnar barely got a word out, and here comes the almighty Bobby Lashley.
There's something about where angels fear to tread. He is looking at Brock Lesnar with no fear behind those glasses.
This is a match that Bobby Lashley has wanted for years, and he will finally get it at the Royal Rumble.
You can't see his eyes, Jimmy. You have to wonder, somewhere deep down inside, does Bobby Lashley feel maybe just an iota of fear? We are talking about Brock.
You know what, Brock? It is an honor to finally be able to stand in a ring with you. And it's an honor to be able to share this spotlight with you. And as one super athlete to another super athlete, it's an honor to be able to look you right in the eye and with all due respect, tell you that for 20 years, you have been ducking and running from me.
With all due respect, it's an honor for me to be in the ring with me. And I must apologize, Bobby. For the last 20 years, I've been winning championships in this ring and in other rings. So that doesn't fall on me, Bobby Lashley. That falls on you. I don't have a clue who you are until I met you at day one. So now it's your fault that you didn't climb the ladder of success and enter into the same arenas I did. I must apologize, Bobby, because if we had met, I would have already beaten you, and we wouldn't be here right now. With all due respect. Oh, and by the way, guys, you guys are dressed really freaking fancy. What's the thread count on that thing anyway?
A comedian, huh? Okay, so Brock, at the Royal Rumble when I beat you for that title, and then you start your tour as a stand-up comedian, you know, me and MVP here, we'll be sitting front row because as a comedian, Brock, you are money.
I'm funny and I'm money. Hey, Paulie!
Yes, sir.
Knock, knock.
Brock Lesnar does a knock-knock joke in Philadelphia. I thought I saw it all. Okay, Brock, who's there?
Bobby.
Bobby who?
Exactly. Let me tell you something, Bobby Lashley. It's impossible to beat Brock Lesnar. And it's even more impossible to beat Brock Lesnar when you're a Brock Lesnar wannabe.
Well, listen, it's only appropriate. All this title talk going on, Big E.
Well, if it isn't my favorite collection of idiots. Two of you may be quaking in your wrestling boots at the mere idea of being in the ring with the almighty Bobby Lashley. Let me remind you, in case you forgot, Bobby, I beat you to become WWE champion.
When I was injured, after a match when I was injured, but go ahead.
Hush. I also beat you inside of a steel cage. And please believe I have no problem doing it one more time.
Right now is as close as you're gonna get to this title. You don't deserve it, my man. This is as close as you're gonna get.
Comes the man who took Brock to the limit. And you see the look in the eyes of Brock Lesnar. Almost looked like he took a step back as Samoa Joe makes his way to the ring.
Well, aren't we all living in a wonderful fantasy land? So I'll tell you what, how about I drag us all back down to reality.
Reality is I kicked your ass. That's the reality.
Oh, don't worry about that, because sooner than later, I'm putting your ass to sleep. Hey, and you've never beaten me.
Hey, excuse me, and excuse me. Let's just get one thing straight. From my opinion, and my opinion does matter around here, the excommunicated Samoan thrown out of his own tribe that took an F5, you'll never see Brock Lesnar in a title match again. Mark my words, never. You're done. You're finished.
You see that? You see that? That's your advocate. That's the man who knows you better than anyone. Hey, you need to listen to your advocate. He's protecting you from me. Because in his heart, deep down, at the bottom of his soul, he knows I'm the one. I'm the man. Hey, you look at me when I'm talking to you, or we can straighten this out right now. He's the man that knows I got your number.
Hold up, you got his number?
All right, hold on, guys,
You
hold
showed the
on.
whole world that last night, right?
Wait. Hey, you're real mouthy for a man who got beat down by last night.
All right, hold on, guys. All right, I have an idea. Listen, just calm down. This is what we're gonna do.